How you doing? Fremont Lee here. Views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the person saying it. How you doing? Hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is June 23rd, I believe. Yes. I have another stack or three of cassettes. I wanted to just say, hey, this is why. No particular reason, just to say hey, let you know everything's all right with me. Hope all is well with you when you're seeing this, whether it be this morning, this afternoon, or the whole Truman thing. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I woke up late. I'm doing this a little later than my apologies. If you're watching this and it's already been up, then this isn't a live stream. But hey, I'm going to do this first time. Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz, cassette. Copyright 1981. I want to make sure that wasn't a 6. Might as well take these off because that's where it's going to go. I Don't Know, Crazy Train, Goodbye to Romance, Mr. Crowley. I'd have to listen to this again to see if it, No Bones Movie or Revelation, Mother Earth, or Steal Away the Night. But yeah, that's Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. Oh, somebody wrote. Yeah, Mr. Tinkerton, I Don't Want to Change the World, Mama, I'm Coming Home, No More Tears, Road to Nowhere, Time After Time. Okay, now this Time After Time is not the Cyndi Lauper Time After Time. And the Road to Nowhere is not the We're on the road to nowhere. Talking Heads. It's not that version, but this is Ozzy. As if we're on a first name basis or something. What? Nothing. The Best of Firefall. I have no idea. It sounded familiar. I got it. I don't know. I haven't listened to it in a while. Why don't you get rid of it then? I don't know. Because I might want to listen to it later. I should keep that out just to make sure, so I can listen to it later. Living in a Box. By Living in a Box, self-titled album. That's pretty much the reason I got it, because their song "Living in a Box." If you're taking notes and you want to watch that video later, "Living in a Box" by Living in a Box. Living in a Box. Living in a cardboard box. Living in a box. Which somebody once told me I had to get out of my box because work, home to work, back, days off. I suppose I'm stuck in a bubble. No, I'm in a bubble. Help me, get me out. And don't freak me like that. My apologies. War, All Day Music. I know you could probably get any of these songs on a greatest hits. What's the theme from? I don't know. I didn't want the greatest hits. It's like, because it's the same 3 songs on everything. Slipping into Darkness, All Day Music. I mean, there was just, I want to say they did, Lowrider, I think. What was the George Lopez show? I want to say they did. This would make Owen Wilson's character in Armageddon happy. Jethro Tull. It's not just a guy or a member of the group. It's the name of the group. The original Masters. Aqualung was the main reason I got it, and also to find out the what the other songs were. Copyright 1985. I didn't do War or the other Ozzy. My apologies. 1971, 1992. Those are the two copyrights on War. Living in a Box. It's not in the same spot. I always gotta look for it. 1987. Blizzard of Oz. I mean, No More Tears. More. I apologize if that offends somebody. 1991. It's just, being stupid. You gotta be stupid. I don't mean to be stupid, but it just comes out sometimes. Sometimes it's full force. Don't full force. Don't force it. What? In a previous video, I mentioned the refrigerator's dead. That's not freezing. Freezer's not freezing. Refrigerator's not cooling. The meat that was in there is reeking. The next one is the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. I didn't mean to shout, sorry. Wouldn't it be nice? Sloop John B. God Only Knows. Not to be confused with the Kid Rock. Or is that Only God Knows? Only God knows. God only knows what I dream about you. It was also mostly to find out what the rest of the music was. I did copyright on that one. No, I did not. My apologies. I hope they re-release this because this is in mono. I don't mean I've got mono like kissing disease, which is odd because I haven't kissed anyone in a long time. Picture it, Sicily, 1847. It does not have. It does not have. Hold on, that's enough of that. The Drifters, greatest hits. Because, let's face it, sometimes you just want the greatest hits. You don't want what the fuck is this shit? Buy the whole album for one decent song. In my opinion, like the What's His Face with the Uptown Funk. That was the only decent song on that whole CD. My opinion, views and opinions expressed in this video. Golden Heads, there goes my baby. If You Cry, True Love, True Love. Dance With Me. Dance With Me is a good one. This magic moment. Save the Last Dance for Me, which Bruce Willis on one of his albums did a cover of that. Some kind of wonderful. Oh, yes, yeah. I'm not sure if that's the same kind of wonderful that some kind of wonderful that I just sang. Because I know that another group does is Some Kind of Wonderful, and I don't know if I don't think it was the Drifters. Under the Boardwalk, which always gets me because I want to say it's the same as Up on the Roof. 'Cause up on the roof, and under the boardwalk, down by the sea, down a blanket with my babies, where I'll be. Getting sand in your crotch. Leave me alone. Just no. It is only cherry Dr. Pepper. It's not anything alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Everyone should know that. If you ever see me drinking alcohol, it's because something really totally fucked up happened. I self-edited right there. I didn't want to. I know I don't. I have this mark for not for children because it's a live stream. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say, and there's some kids that'll be like, "He said fuck," and it's like. This next one is these. These here are crazy times. Boom, crash, opera. Hey, check it in. Keep it up. Whatever. No. I got it for the song Onion Skin. Hello there, onion skin. Something with your heart caved in. Probably their biggest hit, as far as I know. They could have more. I've listened to this a couple of times, not in a while, so I can't tell you what song is what based on the title, except Onion Skin. Produced by Jimmy Iovine, Richard Pleasance, and Pete Smith. Excuse me. 1990 was the copyright. But yeah, Onion Skin was the reason. If you're taking notes to find out, try to watch these watch videos of these so you get a better idea of me. That would be the reason for that. Onion Skin. Oh, I should probably put this one with the other one. Best of the Beach Boys, Volume 1. Fun, fun, fun. Till my daddy takes the T-bird away. They did a version of Louie Louie. Wendy. Little is cute. Little handle. Handle, like Hansel and Gretel? No, Little Honda. In my room. In my room. And of course, Licensed to Ill, the Beastie Boys. It came out when I was in high school. You gotta fight for your right to party. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Actually, it came out before. Well, I was in high school, so 1986, copyrighted. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Hold it now, hit it. Brass Monkey. Slow and Low. Time to Get Ill. Driving and stealing. She's crafty. And Fight for Your Right. DSK. Work My Body Over. The album. I'm not even sure what the fuck. What would we do? What would we do? I want to say that was it. Apparently they do a version, Work My Body Over, Sweat All I Want, Kiss Me All Over. That may have been another reason. But I think the main reason was What Would We Do? And it's by DSK. The letters, just DSK. Black is black. I don't want my baby back. I have no idea. I haven't listened to this in. And mostly, I probably made my mixtapes and put on What Would We Do? Just because. Jackson Brown, Running on Empty. Running on Empty, which I want to say was in the Forrest Gump movie when he's running. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. The Loadout and Stay. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Oh, but baby, it's cold outside. What? I'm like my shirt. The best of Sam Cooke. Surprisingly, he doesn't cook a damn thing in this. You're an idiot. Don't do that. No, he probably got a lot of shit on his name. It's like Marvin Gaye. He used to get made fun of because of his last name, so he added the E. It's the truth. Honest. You Send Me, only 16. Everybody Loves to Cha Cha Cha. Cha Cha Cha. Twisting the Night Away. Bring It On Home to Me. Maybe Cupid. I don't know. Okay. Parliament, Greatest Hits. P-Funk, Uncut Funk. The Bomb. Which was the name of The Bomb. No, the F-Bomb. But I changed. I dropped that. I'm like, fuck it. Up for the Downstroke. Up for the Downstroke. Chocolate City, P-Funk. P-Funk, who wants to get funked up? Give Up the Funk. Tear the Roof Off the Sucker. Right there, those two, I guess. Up for the Downstroke and, P-Funk, who wants to get funked up and give up the funk. Tear the Roof Off the Sucker. Which is in parentheses. Tear the roof off the sucker. Gosh. Oh. Goofy movie soundtrack. Eye to Eye, After Today, Stand Out. Inside 2, I believe, is mostly just instrumental music. But yeah, the Eye to Eye, performed by Tevin Campbell, featured vocal by Rosie Gaines. After Today, performed by Aaron Lord and the chorus. Which, if you've ever seen the movie, it's pretty much every character going along singing something. Stand Out, performed by Tevin Campbell. Inside 2, instrumental. That's very instrumental to this. Lester's possum part. But yeah, Eye to Eye, After Today, and Stand Out. I can't read this. Oh, Matthew Sweet, Girlfriend. And I don't mean girlfriend. I didn't do that too very well, did I? I mean, it was okay, but I know. So dry throat, Dr. Pepper isn't the best. Water would be the best. And please don't say a shot of whiskey, because no. I want to say Girlfriend was the reason I got this. I've Been Waiting. Possibly I've Been Waiting. Also is a good one. I think if that's right, I've Been Waiting. I've been waiting now for a girl like you to come into my life. That might be somebody else. Evangeline, Winona. Yeah, but Girlfriend and possibly I've Been Waiting. For such a long time. No, that's Some Kind of Wonderful. Bad Company, 10 from 6. I don't know if it's greatest hits or what, but 10 from 6. Yeah, it's a greatest hits because it's like copyrights 1974, 75, 79, 82, 85. 1985 is the final one. Warning, unauthorized reproduction of this recording is prohibited by federal law and subject to criminal prosecution. I believe that was just for like selling. Like if you record the whole tape and then sell it. Because I've made mixtapes. Mixtape. Because you don't want to listen to one song. Well, if there's one song you don't want, if there's only one song you want to hear, like I said before with the Uptown Funk, you don't want to pop it in and then throw it out and then throw in another one just so you can hear the song. You make a mixtape or mix CD, or now if you got the Pandora or whatever, you can listen to whatever and stuff. But in my day, there was a time. Ride the Valkyries, Wagner, Misty Mountain Hop, Led Zeppelin, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Eric Clapton, Money for Nothing, Dire Straits, LA Woman, The Doors, Runaway, Del Shannon, Stand By Me, Benny King, Life is a Rock, But the Radio Rolled Me, Reunion, Houses of the Holy, Led Zeppelin, Fire, Jimi Hendrix. Mixtape. You get like songs from different albums of groups you like, and sometimes they flow well together, and they might to you because you're used to it. But anyway, it was Bad Company with their self-titled song "Bad Company," like "Live in a Box." There's also a group called Talk Talk with their song called "Talk Talk." Rock and Roll Fantasy, Bad Company, Live for the Music, maybe. I don't know. That was a mixed one, so it was different. Copyright. This one's Tony Basil, Best Of. Everybody knows Mickey. Any greatest hits, compilation albums would only have Mickey on there. I wanted to know what other songs she did. And, so I was able to find this. I got it. And I was like, okay, now I can listen to other songs that she has performed to find out why Mickey was the only one that everyone fucking knows. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. Mickey. They slipped me a Mickey. Oh gosh. I think that was supposed to be Goofy, but I stuck on Mickey in there. Go for the Bird. You Got a Problem, Over My Head. Probably not the same as the Fleetwood Mac Over My Head. Written by Fran Gold, Trevor Velch, Tony Basil. The copyright is unknown. Okay. Nobody Hanging Around, Space Girls, Do You Want to Dance, Spacewalking the Dog. Sounds like one of them frickin' yo-yo tricks. Spacewalking the Dog. Street Beat, Little Red Book, Time After Time, which may or may not be the same as the Cyndi Lauper Time After Time, because Cyndi Lauper didn't write that, I believe. Gilder McCulloch, two different people, last names. Did I say the copyright on this one? I know I said the song didn't actually have one, but I'm thinking the album compilation would. 1994. I didn't get this until like 2018, I think, or it wasn't that long ago, but but yeah, there are other songs that she performs besides Mickey. Mickey being her most blown up one, because they've used it for the Disney Channel and the Mickey stuff. It's like, hi, boys and girls. That was a terrible John Wayne. Anyway. Golden Earring. The continuing story of Radar Love. I can't read shit off of this because they have it in 5 different neon colors and shit. Radar Love. She flies on strange wings. Most likely Twilight Zone and Radar Love. Living in a Twilight Zone. That wasn't how it goes. But yeah, like the Tony Basil, where I wanted to find out what other songs they had. That's probably it. Copyright 1989. Nazareth. Hot Tracks. Love Hurts. It does. Oh, getting your heart broken also does. Hair of the Dog. Yeah, I believe that's mostly it. Love Hurts and Hair of the Dog. 2 songs. There's about 12 of them on there. Did I count them? No. 12 songs. Stone Temple Pilots. Core. I'm not sure. I know they had a song out that I liked and I wanted to hear more often than the radio station actually played it, and the radio station was playing it. It's like, here's listening from, oh, fuck, God, really, this one again? I'll make it stop. It happens. It happens. There was a song by 1983, 84. The radio station was playing it like so fucking often. I ended up buying the cassette. It's been a while. I don't remember what song. To have the song, I bought it. And wouldn't you know, the radio station stopped playing it. I mean, if that's what it took to get the radio station to stop playing the fucking song, I'd have fucking bought it months ago. But no, and it could be like a 10-year-old song, and the DJ is always saying, "Here's the latest one from." Really, the latest one? You moron! It's like those stations. They say, "We're the station that rocks," and then they come out with, "Your body's a wonderland. Ooh, your body's a wonderland." Yeah, it's a Falcon amusement park. My dad was actually good friends with Del Shannon. I met him once when I was younger. Awesome. Classics, Volume 9, Supertramp. The 25th A&M Records anniversary. Goodbye Stranger, Breakfast in America. It's raining again. It's raining again. If you're taking notes. If you're not taking notes, then there's no test later, so that's all right. Fats Domino. It's Fats Domino. 20 hits. Blueberry Hill. If you've ever watched Happy Days, I found my thrill. Ain't That a Shame? He does a Lady Madonna, and I'm not sure if it's the same one. Lady Madonna. I don't know. I haven't listened to this in a while. There's reasons for it. I didn't have a tape player. Now I have it. It's like, AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Dun, 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 dun. Gonna do it my way, or no way at all. Sorry, it's supposed to be Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Copyright 1976. Still better than some of the shit played on some of the radio stations, I tell you what. Big balls, I think, was one of the main reasons. Just so I could hear him sing about having big balls and fancy dress. No, it was AC/DC, and I wanted to hear more than just uh, Dirty Deeds. Rick Springfield, comic book heroes. I don't know. I think it was because it was Rick Springfield and it didn't have Jesse's Girl on it. And I wanted to hear something different other than Jesse's Girl. Copyright 1973. Comic book heroes. I'm your Superman. Weep no more. Why are you waiting? Believe in me. Misty Water Woman. The Liar. The Photograph. Bad Boy. Born Out of Time. Do you love your children? I don't know. I think, as I said, it was just because it was Rick Springfield and it was not anything that had to do with Jesse's Girl. I'm not saying Jesse's Girl is a bad song. It's just, you want to hear different stuff sometimes. Like, instead of Mickey, it's like, yeah, hey, Mickey. The Pointer Sisters, greatest hits. Jump, For My Love, Neutron Dance, Fire, Automatic. I think Automatic. I don't know if that's the same one I'm thinking of. I know that there was, I don't know, I can't. I'm so excited. Not the Jesse from Saved by the Bell. He's So Shy, which they performed on an episode of The Love Boat, where Isaac was supposed to be singing. And He's So Shy. Slow Hand. And those are the ones I actually recognize. There are other songs on here. This is copyright 1989. Last one. The Monkees, Then and Now, the best of. I read that out of order, sorry. Then and Now, the best of the Monkees. Theme from the Monkees, Last Train to Clarksville, Take a Giant Step, I'm a Believer, I'm Not Yours, Stepping Stone, A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You, Anytime, Anyplace, Anywhere. That Was Then, This Is Now, The Girl That I Knew Somewhere, Pleasant Valley Sunday, What Am I Doing Hanging Round, Daydream Believer, and the Homecoming Queen, Valerie, and Kicks, copyright 1986. So that was pretty much the whole cassette, because, greatest hits. And that's it for those. I am at 33 minutes today. Oddly. Oh, it's very hot. I didn't do birthdays yesterday, I believe. Yes, I did. I remember saying her name. I know Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, his birthday was about 4 days ago. Today being the 23rd June. This is, as I said, June 23rd. Selma Blair, Brian Brown, who's in the FX movie, the movie FX and FX2 with Brian Dennehy. He was also in, I believe he was the other guy in Cocktail with Tom Cruise, where they're flinging the bottles and shit. He was in other stuff, but Brian Brown, Brian with a Y, not an I. Glenn Danzig, Randy Jackson of the American Idol TV show, not to be confused with any other Randy Jackson. Melissa Rauch of The Big Bang. And then it's like, I'll be there in a minute. Frances McDormand, Josh Whedon, Martin Kleba, Billy Worth, Ted Shackelford, Dwayne Whitaker, he was, I think it said Wendell in Pulp Fiction. Um, with Zed. I want to say he was one of those guys in that shop. He's done other things. Don't get me wrong, but that's the only one I'm. If you've seen Pulp Fiction, you'd be like, "Where have I seen that guy?" Jason Mraz, not to be confused with Jason, Mr. Arizona. No, Mraz, M-R-A-Z. I'm not sure if that's actually how it's pronounced. Producer Lauren Schuler Donner. Duffy. Now, the singer from Wales, not Karen Duffy, but this is Amy Ann Duffy. She goes by her last name, Duffy, which. Jessie McKay. She's a wrestler on SmackDown. The late Bob Fosse, June Carter Cash, Dennis Gregory, whose only movie credit, acting, writing, anything. It was just one acting credit. The Warriors, 1979. He played Masai, M-A-S-A-I. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. Stu Nahan, N-A-H-A-N. He was like a ring announcer or somebody. He was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He's the one interviewing Spicoli in his dream of surfing, whatever. He was also in Rocky II, 1979, and Rocky III, 1982. Fast Times at Ridgemont High was also 1982. And the late Prince Edward Albert Christian George Andrew Patrick David, known as the Duke of Windsor, 1894 to 1972. Yeah, those were all his names. Prince Edward Albert, blah, 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 blah. Or, for short, Prince of Windsor. That was the top 100 out of 1,245 names. Put these back on because I'm not reading anything else yet. How's your day going? Pleasant, I hope. If not, I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. I really do. If it's going great, awesome, fantastic, way to go. My day's all right. This is my weekend. Your weekend. Better work better. Not that kind of week. I'm a little silly. That was one stack. Or the way I had it was 3 stacks, but in the box in which I have them, 3 stacks. It was one of the rows of stacks. And I want to say there's 4 stacks in this box. So there are more. Carole King, Eddie Murphy, George Burns, Meatloaf, Michael Jackson, INXS, Little Richard, Led Zeppelin, Mike and the Mechanics, Cyndi Lauper, whose birthday was the other day. I wrote that down too. Yesterday. Her birthday was yesterday, June 22nd. The Tokens, Patsy Cline, Stevie Wonder, Madonna, The Cars, Jerry Lee Lewis, Men Without Hats. That is the next one I may do tomorrow. Once I get off of here, Cobweb shows how long. Pardon me 1 second. Okay. Once I get off here, I'd have to take all those out, keep them where their row is at, put the ones I just did on the bottom, and then restack the ones I just pull out. Ooh, Firefall. I'll put that in this one. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's the plan. I may or may not do it. Ooh, it said I had 2 earlier. Now I have 1. That's okay. I hope you're having a good day. It is now after 40 minutes of me just kind of going dark, blah blah blah. If I was actually doing that, people would be like, "Hey, what are you trying to?" I'm sorry. That's just wrong. Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? Not to be confused with the bad boy. Miami Sound Machine. I need to shave. I might shave this. I've been waking up and it's been in my mouth. I'm like, ooh, which would explain the dream. Again, I hope you're having a good day, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, all that jazz. Please, as a reminder, be kind to each other. You don't know what kind of shit other people are going through. I know you're going through stuff. They're going through stuff. So hopefully all is well. Again, thank you for watching. Fremont Lee. Views and opinions expressed in this video are mine. If there were any views and opinions, I just sort of said, you know, because I said these are good songs. These are the songs I chose. So why I chose to purchase these cassettes. You may have been like, really? You like that one? What about Wonder, Wonder, Wonder? That's a better song. No, Wonder, Wonder. You know, or whatever. I don't know. Again, my opinion. But those were the reasons I bought these. Your reasons may differ. Thank you for watching. Take care.